Revelation 2186. From the 15th of December 1941. Spiritual experience, fulfillment of desire. Only in spiritual experience will the human being find complete satisfaction, for before that he will never be completely satisfied, and earthly life can certainly bring him fulfillment of his earthly desires, but he will nevertheless not be infinitely happy, for his soul senses that the most unrestricted fulfillment of earthly desires will not bring it any advantage, and its desire is directed towards the fulfillment of spiritual longing. However, as soon as the human being occupies himself with spiritual thoughts, the soul's longing will be satisfied, and only then will it be satisfied. For it is now considered according to its desire. Earthly desires, however, recede into the background, they can no longer stimulate the soul, while the hunger for spiritual experience constantly grows within it. Every spiritual entertainment makes the human being happy, every spiritual enlightenment delights him, and therefore he must constantly mature, because his desire for spiritual good always and constantly grows, and he receives spiritual wealth according to his desire. Once a person has tasted spiritual food, he will never fall off the wagon and succumb to the temptations of the world. For whatever the world offers him will not come close to the blessing of spiritual good. Earthly pleasure will never be a substitute for spiritual impartation as soon as the human being is in realization. Consequently, the desire for the world must diminish. Soon there will be nothing left which appeals to a person whose spirit has awakened and now has taken contact with the spiritual beyond himself. This contact is of great benefit to his soul, and it feels this beneficially. The soul has now consciously joined the spirit in it, and the spirit now guides it into right recognition, which again is of greatest importance for the soul, for this is already the entry into the spiritual kingdom, although the human being still dwells on earth. If the soul tries to free itself from its bodily shell by mentally dwelling outside of the earthly, it has already overcome matter, it disregards everything connected with earth and seeks the kingdom which is its actual home. And only then does it find true peace, even though it can only stay outside of earth temporarily, because the body always draws it back again as long as it is still connected to it. Thus it now fulfills its earthly task, but it only does so out of duty, not out of its own desire. But as soon as it has fulfilled its earthly task and can free itself, it is drawn back into the spiritual kingdom. Spiritual truths are its nourishment, and it increases in light and realization as soon as it is nourished in the spiritual kingdom. And understandably the soul must now also mature, for it has recognized its right destiny. It has used earthly life to approach the spirit within. It has learned to despise everything earthly and only desires the spiritual kingdom, for only there will it find fulfillment of its longing. Amen.